Sorry for the squeaky chair. But this video is going to be about nothing in particular. This is just how my mind works, and I just go. Sometimes I do this for fun, but I thought I would record this just to see like what it actually looks like, and if I can connect with people on different levels, So let's get started. I'm just going to talk about random things. I might jump around, I might forget what I'm talking about. We'll see what happens, and I'll see the responses from this. But one of the things that bothers me about the world right now is our level of retention. Like our attention spans are just non-existent right now. It's like we have been primed by Vine and the TikToks and the YouTube shorts, and we want the beginning, the rise, the climax, the twist, the end, all within 2 minutes. Get to the point. I'm so busy. I need to watch more Instagram videos. I'm busy. Do it faster. And you want that quick laugh. You don't want the build-ups no more. You know what I'm saying? That stuff bothers me because in my personal life, I go through and I watch the 2-hour videos. I watch the 3-hour videos. And I sit there and soak up all the information. Sometimes I go back and watch them again, because I want to make sure I got everything. I write things down. I take down notes. And this is something that made me think, like, the Black Hokage. I love him. Like, I love this dude. Like, I really do wish that, I honestly, like, he's someone I wish I could be friends with. He's someone I wish I could just hit up from time to time. Like, yo, what's good, bro? And just have, like, a big conversation about nothing, but, like, talk about the next move in life. And, like, he's somebody I really do wish I could, like, actually kick it with, like, on, like, a friendly basis. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see how life moves. But there was one thing he was talking about in one of his streams where he was like, people always talk to him like he knows so much about the business world and networking and all that type of stuff, because he does. That's his world. That's where he goes. He's like, yo, I figured it out. I'm trying to get this bag, and I'm gonna keep on learning, and I'm going to share what I'm learning along the way. Wow, you know so much about this and that and that. And I felt that on the deep level, because when people talk to me about spirituality and mind work and just attacking your mental problems, you know so much. You probably, because I learned. I watch videos where people talk about this. I learned where people talk about what's going on at an energetic level, a spiritual level. I learned and I apply it, and I've seen the results. So I can talk from my examples. This is why I'm so personal with my channel. I will tell y'all that I was cheated on. I will tell y'all I was depressed. I will tell y'all I was one bad decision away from ending it all. You know what I'm saying? I was one bad decision away. You know what I'm saying? I'm open with y'all because I want y'all all to be in that dark place and come out of it. And you will see what it feels like when you're standing on top of that mountain. You know what I'm saying? I am happy. You know what I'm saying? Before I was recording this, I am happy because I've been through all this stuff and I did it on my own. Sure, I had like a little help from my parents here and there. When I got really low, reached out to my parents. But more, like about 90% of this, 95% of this journey was me. You know what I'm saying? It's like I went through my drama by myself. I covered it up as best as I could. I'm sure my parents could read through it, but like I covered up my stuff as best as I could because I wanted to handle it on my own. I didn't want my burden to be your burden. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm sitting at this point where like I look in the mirror and I love myself. I love myself. I'm like, yo, I give myself compliments like I'm a bad chick walking down. I need to stop saying that. Like I'm a very attractive woman walking down the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at myself like, yo, I see you, bro. I see you. Hair coming in. I see you. I give myself props, because I live a very hermetic lifestyle. I do. But it's also because my standards are extremely high because I know what I put myself through. I want to be around people that are willing, if you haven't already, that you are willing to put yourself through that. You see what I'm saying? It's like if I tell you to do something, you say, I don't know, I need to fix this. I'm like, well, how about you stop messing with women for 2 months? Oh, I can't do that. Then stop complaining to me. You see what I'm saying? It's like people are so quick to tell you what they don't want to do. And that annoys me. Like it's like a teacher trying to teach and they say, I'm not going to do that. You're like, then why the fuck are you here? You see what I'm saying? It's like, that's how I am. So like, for example, right? I told you I'm on my purpose, and this is going to come up in another video. I'm on my purpose. And when I really found it, when I first started this YouTube thing, I don't really intend on being the biggest YouTuber in the world, but if it happens, it happens. I don't care. My thing is to get the message out. I've been learning a lot. I went through a lot. I came out of a lot, and I'm ready to teach what I know from experience to the people. You know what I'm saying? But the one thing that was kind of annoying me was my parents, right? Your parents could be the biggest, well, your family in general can be your biggest hindrance or your biggest strength, greatness, whatever leads you to greatness. They can support you. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get the wrong impression. My parents have been extremely supportive my entire life. But it's like you hit this old person thing when you talk to them about the spiritual stuff, and they're like, okay, that's cool, dear. So on the news today, I saw, whoa. I'm talking about how you and your room can manifest wealth, health, happiness. You can talk to the universe and it gives you everything. And you want to talk to me about some stupid crap on the news? I had to talk to my parents. Especially like my first, like one of my biggest things I got into was like holistic health. In the veganism. I got into veganism because I was sick all the time and I was trying to fix it. My life guided me down this path. I don't care what you eat, but also don't prove your ignorance to me. Don't get information that's 100% sound. You hear it, you accept it, you get it from me, but then you don't even change in the slightest bit your habits. You know what I'm saying? I got very frustrated with this. I'm like, yo, mom, dad, I've been different my entire life. There's a picture of me as a baby sitting there on the toilet reading the newspaper like my grandpa. But I wasn't reading the comics, I was reading the words. Didn't know what I was reading, but there's a picture of me, and my dad thought I was possessed. So I'm like, y'all know I'm different. And y'all ain't gonna start to listen to me? And once again, they're doing a lot better now. But there's a point I had to break it down for them. Some of the things like throughout life and this and that I put together, and things it's like things I feel like I missed because I didn't get the proper information. Once again, a parent can only do as much as they can do. There's gonna be things I forget to teach my child, and life will have to teach it for them. I get that. I wasn't badgering them or anything like that. But my main thing was I'm tired of proving myself to them. My dad always says, well, once you prove it, why? Why do I have to prove it for you to start to get it? You see how happy I am? You see how confidently I speak about this? Like, when have I ever failed anything miserably? Never. I've never really failed. The only thing I failed was like college, and I need to start telling those stories. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start telling those eventually, and if you're willing to hear those, I'll start telling them, because they'll give you a lot more background on me. But it was one of those things that I was on my purpose, and I was willing to let anything go to pursue it. I let go of a really good relationship, really good girl, but like it felt like it was a distraction to me. And I really tried to balance it for as long as I could, but it was me, and I knew there was something big, but I couldn't have anything hold me back. I couldn't have anything distracting me. I had to be alone to go through that journey. And then that's what led me a lot to learn about female nature, all this type of stuff. That's why I give us little tidbits on my semen retention videos, because you learn a lot about people when you see their bad side, when you see their hurt side. It's like, wow, I never want to put anyone through that again. It's like, for me, it's not that I've been so hurt that I don't want to be with somebody. It's that I don't want to hurt anyone again. Because I attract high quality women. That's just how this works. When you're a high quality person, you attract high quality people into your life, right? And so I don't want to be like, okay, I'm high quality, but I got to work on this. And then something pops up and I'm like, nope, hurt another person. So it's like, that's why it's like, I'm going to be very clear, open in the beginnings of the relationship, because I don't follow the rules of this red pill. You got to do this, you got to talk to her like that. Nah, this is me. Take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm good by myself. But bringing it back to parents, a lot of people talk about generational curses and stuff like that. Now, at a spiritual level, I do know how that can work. I can see that. And like, especially like in Chinese, like, oh, generations will be this and that, and then like the sins of your father, like in the Bible, blah 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 blah. I get that, but the term sin simply means to miss the mark. I think it was a Latin, Greek word, whatever. It's like in regards to archery, and like if you miss the mark, that's you sinning. That's a sin. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, it's also like sine, cosine, tangent. Sine, like what does sine look like? I forgot what it looks like, but it's pretty much, isn't it a bunch of curves? I can't remember, but sine, S-I-N, is literally in our mathematics, but we don't see that as sin. It's sine. No, it's S-I-N. It's the same word. It's just pronounced a little bit different. Come on, dog. You gotta think about stuff like that. I forgot where I was going with that. Oh yeah, generational curses. It's like, I think about at certain levels they do exist, but there's some of it, it's like how much of it is a generational curse, and how much of it is you perpetuating the bad behaviors of the old days, the past. Your ancestors can be people from 10,000 years ago or from 100 years ago, and they had bad habits. Oh, we're all big boned in this family. Why? No, you're big bone because y'all eat 8 plates of food for dinner every single night. That's why you're big bone. And then if your child wants to say, you know what, I don't want to eat as much as y'all. Oh, well, look at that. That's the weird one. That's the black sheep of the family. Oh, she thinks she's better than us, blah, blah, blah. See, you're projecting and you're not changing it. And that's why you all are going to have high cholesterol and heart problems and stuff. And that person that wanted to break the chain is like, I'm good. I'm healthy. I'll just have my carrots. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? And my family is like, they got on board with that, like they're starting to do better. Even my dad's starting to do better. He's like, I'm gonna start working out, doing this and that, blah, blah, blah. I'm being a little bit more conscious of my food. I still gotta like kick him up the butt every couple times, but you know what I'm saying? I still like to see the effort. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, it's like, it's like, at least from my dad's side, we have the generational curse or the trait of Oliver. The Oliver side of me. It's like, that's like the dark side of me. It's like, not to sound like a sadistic or psychotic or anything like that, but everyone has it. We just name them: Prince or Sam, Oliver, dude in the basement. And then the dude in the basement is our big red button. If he comes out, yeah, like we're in some Walking Dead type stuff, and we need to survive. Like, it is going crazy. But I'm all happy and chipper and all this type of stuff, high vibration. But there was a time I wasn't always like that. I was in my lower self, heavy. What I'm saying? My lower self was built from my college days, and I need to start telling some of those stories. And if you were interested and you made it past 10 minutes and your attention span is good, cool. I'll start telling those stories, and if y'all ask for them, but I'll get to them at some point. But like, Oliver was in full effect. Oliver was in full control. If you see Mr. Robot, it's like Oliver was in full control. And like, my dark side was just walking around. My friends could tell you, say, yo, you were kind of scary at times. Like, and it just was. I was operating from a place of fear, one of the lowest vibrations. These were the quote, quote, demons, the lower level entities, I'm sure, that were latching on to me during that period of time. That almost made me make a bad decision. There's one split decision that I may not be here right now. You know what I'm saying? I came from that dark place. That's what's motivating me to make these videos. I don't care about views, because like, it's weird. Like, one day I'm going to probably shoot myself in the foot with this, but it's like, there's like those people with like millions of subscribers, and it's like, they're not promoting anything new. Like, and I know there's nothing new under the sun, but it's like, sometimes it's like, they'll tell you to like and subscribe before they even tell you something that's going to benefit your life. Here, benefit me, like and subscribe. This is why you'll never hear me say like and subscribe to my videos, especially before I even start talking. Like and subscribe before you even watch the video. Ugh. But like, even on spiritual channels, even some people mean well, and they say that makes me cringe. That makes me not want to watch it. Like and subscribe, because wait a minute, do you care about raising the vibration of the world? Do you care about raising the consciousness of the world? Or do you care about your subscriber count, your like count? You see what I'm saying? It's like, that's the stuff that bothers me, and this is the stuff I see. That kind of reminds me too of the competition versus collaboration. I know I said that in one of my earliest videos, and shout out to you, Nia. Because I talked about, the how competition in our world, especially in Western society, is all about competition. Competition drives development. Competition drives innovation. Does it though? Because, I mean, I guess technically they're not really competing with anybody, but it's like, y'all buy the same iPhone every single year. And y'all paying $1,000. Y'all got payment plans for cell phones, little cancer tablets. That's all you're doing. And don't get me wrong, it's like, I have one too. I'm not special. I'm looking around for my phone and I'm recording with it. But it's like, that's all you're doing. And you are so like bought into this. Like, do you not understand how marketing works? Marketing is quite literally mind control. Let's make these people want our product. They're at the point now, they don't even have to tell y'all. They say, hey, yo, this is our phone. We know you're going to buy it. So come on, hurry up. You know what I'm saying? And then you help them out even more when you trade in your phone to get this new one that's double the price of your old phone. And they're getting back all of those vital metals, the gold, the platinum. Yes, those are in your phone. That's why they want your phones back, so they could just take that and put it right back into the new phone. That's all they're doing. And y'all just buy into it every single year. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I really do. I can't wait till the day I don't need a phone. I can't wait till there's like a closet or like a drawer I keep my phone in, but okay, I need to go contact somebody. Hey, okay, cool. Turn my phone off, put it in the drawer for the next month. You know what I'm saying? I wish for that. I can't wait for that. But I gotta stay connected in this world, blah, blah, blah. But It is what it is. You know, it's just this consumerism, this marketing. You know, everything is marketing. Y'all don't think that there's subliminal advertisement. A lot of these people say it's the tinfoil hat. Oh, it's tinfoil hat. You getting sketchy now. But go look up, do research on 432 hertz and 440 hertz. Go look at that. The music literally controls you. XXXTentacion. You know, he talked about how I can literally tune this to a different frequency to get a different emotion out of you. You know, like he knew this type of stuff, and he was starting to expose some stuff. That's why he happened to get gunned down. You know, and so people say conspiracy. Oh, he low vibration, blah blah blah. Don't get me wrong, I do believe he was like an angel of death, but I do believe that he was an angel sent down to this world to like, hey, in his lyrics he said, "Death is my importance." So like that man was self-prophesizing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why he's so big. That's why he's like he got all these memorials. He came in for a huge purpose. You may not get down with him because he looks a little funny, but you didn't see the overall message that he was sending. You know what I'm saying? Dude was an angel of death. And the angel of death does not need to be a bad thing. Death is inevitable. So why is death bad? You know what I'm saying? People are scared of death. What happens when you die? Exactly what you think happens. If you think Jesus is going to come down, part the clouds for you and say, "Come, my son, come, my daughter," then that's exactly what will happen. Because your mind creates everything. We are nothing but thoughts. We are nothing. This is just a game right now, and you're just playing by a few rules until you get the cheat codes. That's why in my videos I say I am God all the time, because what you keep saying you become. I am God, just like an affirmation, but I believe it every time I say it. So I become more and more like it, and my life keeps shifting in that way. Oh, he's God now? Okay, cool. I told y'all in my manifestation videos, God, the universe just says, okay, yes. So I am God. Yes, he's God. You think God cares? God looks at me saying, I'm God, and he laughs. If, you know, it's a he, but you know what I'm saying. Like God laughs, oh, he's cute. Oh, he's trying to be like his father, which is what we are supposed to do. My Father that art in heaven. Number one, that could already be interpreted in different ways. Art in heaven. That he is, like that thou art, you know, old English type of stuff. That art, or that art in heaven. That art that creates in heaven. You see what I'm saying? And heaven can be heaven on earth. So he arts in heaven, God's in me, God that arts in heaven, God creates heaven on earth. I create everything on earth. I create everything in my life. Whoa. You see what I'm saying? This is how I see the world. And when I see people struggling, I see people creating that struggle. I talked about in my last video. Dude hacking up a lung behind me. It's like, yo, bro, you do realize you keep putting crap into your body, right? People say, why is there so much good and evil, or why is there so much bad, evil things in this world? Because the people that are doing it are operating from that frequency, and God's just saying yes. You said God can't be all good and if he creates evil, blah, blah, blah. It's like it says in Genesis, the first book, the first couple pages, I created all things. God, I created all things, blah, 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 blah. It's like, so Christians, y'all need to stop that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm not here to come at your religion, but, you know, it's like, come on now. It's like some of you, it's like y'all be avoiding the truth about certain things. Why is your pastor rolling up in a Bentley? You know, why is your pastor living in a mansion? Why are, speaking of them, why are our government officials, our public servants, net worths of millions of dollars? Why is this not being questioned? Why are we not like demanding transparency? I'm not here to get all political, but why do we think politics are here for us? Even rich people, it ain't even here for y'all. This is an agenda. There's a big picture going on, tinfoil hat, but there's a big picture going on that these parties want to get on. You know, and they're parties, but they say, oh, we're going to get the black vote. We're going to get the white vote. We're going to get this, blah, blah, blah. But you do realize there's more than two parties, right? And I'm not even talking about the Green Party. I'm not even talking about independents. There are other, like, secret parties in the background. You know, like, it's something I actually learned from Young Pharaoh. I don't agree with, like, I'm like 50-50 with Young Pharaoh. But, like, I do like his content because I like people that put another perspective out there. And in the way he puts his evidence together, hey, he be making sense. But there's some things I'm like, okay, maybe I'm not there yet. But he talked about like the technocrats, and it would make sense that there's a technocrat. Look how governed our world is by technology. You know what I'm saying? It's like we have apps that know what we like to eat around the same time. YouTube knows what time you typically will work out based off of the videos that it presents to you. If you watch for me, I don't like paying for music, so I'll just watch my music on YouTube. It's free. Call me cheap. You know what I'm saying? It's free. So like usually around the same time that I typically work out, it'll push to me my workout music. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you just know that, huh? The algorithms. Our lives are like, quite literally live in the matrix, where like they look at the screen, they see the numbers scrolling down. That's what we do on our Instagrams, our Twitters, our YouTubes. It's algorithms. They sell information. That's why there's like this silent little war about what information is being sold and all this type of stuff. You see what I'm saying? You like a lot of the world say there's no control. You can't control this. I don't believe that, but I see where they're coming from. We definitely don't control jack. We can do Black Lives Matter. I was asked about that. We can do Black Lives Matter, but then if you go on the Black Lives Matter website and hit the donate button, the URL changes to Act Blue. You're donating to the Democratic Party. Act Blue. The URL changes on the Black Lives Matter website. Once again, I'm not tinfoil hatty, but that's kind of sketchy. I thought I was donating to Black Lives Matter, not Act Blue, whatever this is. I didn't do too much research on that. Go do your own. I'm just telling you what I know. I hate how we don't question things in this world. Cardi B's WAP can get millions of views. Opum Gangnam Style gets billions of views. Some stupid stuff. I get it, some people want stuff to take their minds off of stuff, but the stupid stuff gets millions and billions of views. But videos that will teach you how to use your mind, your powers, the things that you should and should not be eating. These are the ones that get swept under the rug. You know what I'm saying? The people that are here to teach you real knowledge. The ones that make you sound so wise and smart like people say that I am. It's like these are the ones that the people that are searching for knowledge go find. This is why I make my channel the way I do. Raw, unedited. Don't get me wrong. I'll take multiple takes to get the right video out. But, it's just like I talk to people that are ready to learn. That's why I love the semen retention community. Because I talk to y'all and it's like, you're a bunch of men that know you're screwing up. You're a bunch of men that don't know that you're not at your highest potential and you take responsibility for it. People don't take responsibility for anything these days. I try to talk to the MGTOW community and highlight some of the things that they're messing up on. Say, hey, maybe you shouldn't be texting that person at 3 o'clock in the morning when they haven't texted you back for 2 months. Maybe you shouldn't be buying the girl a car when all you've done is take her out to dinner. Maybe you shouldn't be putting this girl who will not promote your life in any type of way. She will not better your life in any type of way. And maybe you shouldn't buy her a car before she did anything for you. Oh, girls and women are terrible. Women don't do this. I'm MGTOW. I'm going my own way. Avoid women. What? Women are the creators of this world. And you are like women are, like I said before, women are the gods of this planet. All life comes from women. However, some of y'all aren't acting like gods, so therefore you will not be treated as such. Speaking of which, I have a friend, and on multiple occasions, she has accepted being called a whore to the point that she calls herself that. Now, this girl has a lot of potential, and I love her to death. But you call yourself a whore, and you accept being called a whore, but yet you question that you're not getting everything out of life that you deserve. It was Kevin Gates, I believe, that said whores get whore results. And some of y'all accept even worse than that. And y'all wonder why y'all's lives like this, and you do this and that and blah, blah, blah. Some of you people may have the best intentions in the world, but y'all are rotten at y'all's core. Some women may say men are terrible, men are pigs, men are dogs. But how easily did you put out? If all men and dogs, why don't you find more high quality men? You know how we think. You know how we operate. So why don't you use that to your advantage? I'm not saying use men. I'm just saying you know how we think. So test us a little bit more. Because for me personally, there was a girl wanted to hook up. Met her on the app. So, what should I be expecting? She was talking mad freaky. And I was like, okay. I'm saying? I'm really just trying to kick it. And then if we can develop into a friends with benefits type of situation, I'm cool with that. And I made myself abundantly clear. But this is where I learned patience, because some of y'all give it up way too quick. Men and women. Some of y'all give it up way too quick. Because here's the thing. Sexual energy. Sex is the exchange of sexual energy exchange. When you have sex with a man or a woman, you take on their energy. So if you are operating at a 7 and you mess with someone that's operating at 3, you're going to balance out, but you're going to go down and they're going to feed off of you and rise until it reaches equilibrium. This is why couples that have been together for a long time tend to look like one another, because they're literally exchanging energy on a regular basis. Do you understand? They're constantly in each other's energetic fields, constantly. That's why they literally start to look like one another. You need to think about this with your casual little hookups when you were operating at your lower self, quite literally thinking with your vagina and your dicks. You see what I'm saying? You really need to start thinking about stuff at a higher perspective. Wait a minute, this guy isn't crap. This guy kind of talks shit. He kind of like really ignored me, but yet I'm fiending for him. Wait a minute. Why am I giving this guy my time? I'm giving him my time, but he's not giving me time. I'm giving this girl my time, and she's not returning it back. Why do I care? Why would I mess with this person? You see? But this is just things that go on in my head, man. You know, we have all these things that we could be doing with our lives, bettering our lives, things that promote each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would happen? I know I was about to wrap it up, but sorry, my brain's going now. What would happen if everyone just stopped working? The jobs that we feel like we have to have. You know, everything is based off of your belief, and you believe you have to have a job to be successful. So therefore, you're already in this tiny little loop. In this grand scheme of things, you're right here. And I've said it in many videos. In this big old universe, infinite planets, probably infinite life out there in space, all this type of stuff. And you telling me on this planet I have to have a job to be happy and successful? Nah, fam. You know, what would happen if everyone just stopped working? All money just stopped. That would expose to people so quickly. Get back to work. How much you want to bet? There'd be armed forces on the street saying, get back to work. How much you want to bet? We'd be in martial law, but martial law to get back to work. We have people breaking down our doors saying, what's your job? Okay, we'll give you a job. You're doing this now. To go promote the cycle. Because the people in power are money driven, power driven. And if they lost all that control, they will enact it. And they will show themselves very quickly. This is just the world I live in, man. And I hope y'all really watch this. I hope I had enough random thoughts in here. Let me know if I had any cool thoughts in here. Let me know if you made it to 27 minutes. I doubt most of you are. But, you know, I would love to be wrong about that. But this is just what I do in my free time. Literally, I talk to myself just like this. I kind of forgot at times that I was talking to a camera, to be quite honest with you. So this was fun. But let me know if this is something that's interesting to you. Even if you skip through and get different points, I don't care. But regardless, I'm out. Peace.